can I get a motion to come out of?
I move that we come out of recess.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor? Our regularly called December 21st meeting is back in session. Do we want to move the?
I move that we adopt the agenda. Well, excuse me, get the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Out of line. Well, join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I move that we approve the agenda but with moving the educational feature to item B behind the Christmas card contest winners.
A second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? All right, the minute agenda has been approved. So the first item is the Christmas card contest winners.
Steve, if you join me down front, please, sir. At this time, we would like to recognize 3 of our students for their artwork that they did here for our Christmas cards. Each one will receive a certificate with their piece of artwork, as well as a Christmas ornament that has the artwork on it as well for them to keep. What I'm going to do is kind of go in order that I have them here. We'd like to first recognize J.C. Love from Mesa Clarity for their congratulations. That's for you, and that's for you also. Don't go too far. Get a picture up here. You stay. Sorry. You stand right up here. We're all come up here with you. Next, we'd like to recognize Caroline Cook. There's how much middle school. And we would also like to recognize Maria Hernandez, East Memphis Middle School.
Can I see your card?
So get to sit here, sit your bag behind you, and then we're gonna get you to hold your card artwork up so everybody can see it.
That's beautiful, JC.
Open it up, there you go.
See
Open it
that
so
one.
everybody can see it.
Wow.
There you go.
It's amazing.
How about that? There you go. Good job.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Very nice, great job.
Wow.
And I forgot to mention that artwork, all 3 of them put on a Christmas card that went out to other school divisions and other individuals throughout the state as well. So went to the Department of Education, Christmas card, so it went out as a Christmas card from the public schools. So I forgot to mention that. And you have 3 of them in that bag that for you as well, so you see what we sent out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for very nice, great artwork. Thank y'all.
Educational feature.
Educational feature next. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. White, Giles Tech Center Education Feature. Let him introduce who he's brought with him here this evening.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the opportunity to come and showcase just a few things that are going on in the Tech Center. We have our nursing program here with us tonight. We have our instructors, Justin Ollinger, Connie Blevins, Heidi Sizemore, and some former students and current students, Caleb Law, and Rhiannon and Kaylee Anderson. They're going to talk a lot about the nursing program, but even more about the HOSA program. HOSA is a CTSO, Career and Technical Student Organization, much like FFA, Skills USA, but HOSA is the nursing CTSO. So I will hand it over to them. So.
Okay, all right. Good evening, so I'm Kaylee, and this is Rhiannon. We're former students of the Tech Center of the CNA and Practical Nursing Program, and I was previously the treasurer and the president of our club.
I'm Kaylin. I'm currently in the Practical Nursing Program, and I'm the current president of the HOSA.
And I was the former vice president of the club. Okay, all right, so next. Okay. So the basic goals of this organization, so this is all led by the students. Of course, the instructors have some guidance and everything to help, but it's all solely the students to lead essentially the projects that we have and everything. So of course, improving our leadership skills and our public speaking, that's part of what we can do. Working together as a team, that's what we did for our project, was to work together. And it also helps to build our character as students as well.
Our chapters reach out to our local, regional, and national communities. This year, both chapters have donated candy and volunteered time with the trunk or treat event at our local nursing home, Heritage Hall. We also donated candy to Giles First Responders Trunk or Treat. The Nurse Aid chapter this year, the Nurse Aid students wrote letters to soldiers deployed in Kuwait to thank them for their service. One of the soldiers pictured is a former Giles County resident. Our chapters donate 4 meals for Thanksgiving. Every year, we partner with Ms. Wertz at Macy to provide Thanksgiving meals to families in need in Giles. Local businesses donated some of the food for the cause as well. For Christmas this year, the Nurse Aid chapter donated gifts to play bingo with the residents at Heritage Hall Rich Creek. A local business donated materials for nurse aides to make blankets as gifts. Our Practical Nursing chapter donated to the Recovery Center this year for Christmas. Students gave various items to a facility in Pulaski for individuals that suffer from mental illness.
All right, so we have a video that describes and shows a little bit about our competition.
So that looks like a lot, which it is. It's a huge competition, like over 10,000 people go to internationals.
This is real-life firebending. We're also testing the world's strongest laser, melting through metal with my finger and making a giant flaming...
That's not relevant to that.
I like the set though.
I mean, it was pretty cool though, but
happened?
it's related to science, and of
Yeah.
course, that's what HOSA includes, is a lot of science. It doesn't just include a lot of nursing. It also includes stuff with dentistry, with even veterinary medicine, and then anyone who is just interested in science. There's a lot of competitions that really anyone that's interested can check out.
Yeah, you can do like tests, like I did a biology test at the international level. There's psychiatric ones too. They have a variety of things that people can do. Like for us, we did health career display, which we made a poster board and then we had to give a 5-minute presentation about a specific career. And we did that twice in a row. We got second place the first time and first place the second. And it was very, very rewarding.
Let's see.
So there's the pictures.
That was at our competition this past, what was it, June? I think it was June. We went to Dallas, Texas, and we competed in our event, and we got first place internationally.
Yay. Awesome.
It was a lot of fun. They also had a lot of workshops that we could do. So one of them, it was some like surgical skills to kind of like get introduced into like the surgical world. So we got to see a bunch of the instruments, we got to see how they worked, and then they had us like hands-on like a game to see who could do the skills the fastest.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really interesting to like work with people that like all over the world and also like had no idea like who they were. Brand new people, and just seeing how like some people could work together well and some people obviously couldn't, because not everyone's going to work together well. But it was very, very interesting. It was so much fun to meet a bunch of different people from all over the world.
Our friends that we met from Florida our previous year, we are still in contact, and if we need anything, say potentially from their school or something in the nursing field, we have their contacts, and they also have contacts as well. So that's a good outlet to kind of get out.
And also they have contacts within the military, so if anyone's interested in joining the military, there's contacts there too.
Okay, so of course how it impacted my life. So it definitely helped me with my public speaking. They can attest to that. I definitely struggled a lot with public speaking and kind of getting out there, working on my leadership. I was in leadership in the band in high school. So I think that also helped as well, because I was like, okay, I see how this can kind of intertwine with one another. Band and nursing, you're like, how could that really come into play, right? But being able to like get up in front of the band, to be able to teach, you know, you have to project your voice, you have to be able to talk to people and everything, and that has definitely helped with me, I think.
And also, I mean, you have to know what you're talking about too.
And of course in nursing as well. You're working as a team, you're not just one individual nurse, you're collaborating with everybody else. If you don't know something, you go and ask your fellow coworker.
Yeah, for me, like pretty much the same thing. I was in band too. I was a drum major, brass captain, and low brass section leader. So I've had a little bit of leadership experience, but with this, it was a little bit different just because, I mean, it was more professional, because in band, I mean, it was like, you know, very energetic and everything, but it wasn't as professional as this, and it was really different to learn the style of how to lead like this.
I think one of the biggest opportunities that HOSA provides to our students specifically is when you go to competition, not only are you competing, but all the workshops and all the different people you meet, you realize that there's not just your one certificate you're working for, your one license. There are thousands and thousands of jobs in the medical field that you can learn about and maybe change your direction that you're going in.
They also have opportunities to talk to different professions and colleges as well, so that way you can see and talk to people who are doing it in real life. So we wanted to thank you for listening to our presentation and everything.
Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate this opportunity to be here.
Thank you for supporting our program.
Thank y'all, very nice job.
Good job.
Good job.
Questions or anything from the board?
Excellent.
Zach?
Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Instructors.
Hey, come on, guys.
Mr. White, Mr. White, come on.
Yeah.
Make sure we get.
That's what he tells me. Yeah. Yes, that's what he tells me.
Pretty well got this figured out. I don't-
Good job.
I'll take a picture beforehand.
Yes,
Okay. All three. 1, 2, 3. And a little more. 1, 2, 3.
Gotta have something other than year in review, right?
Thank y'all, very nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Looks like next we have a public hearing for the 2024-25 school budget. So I get a motion to open public hearing for any comments we have for the 2024-25 school budget.
Not everybody at once now.
Do I need to approve that, or we just open the public hearing?
Just open the public comments.
Okay. Yep. None, no comments.
Ms. Wright gave us a lot of comments in our October, November meeting whenever.
All right, we will close the public hearing. And next on the agenda, we have public comments, and Ms. Katie Wright is the only one we have signed up. Ms. Wright, you have 4 minutes.
Okay, I'll try to keep it quick. This is directed to all of you, but especially to Mr. Steele, Mr. Wilburn. Boy, have we had a long ride and been through a lot of things, but I do want to thank you for this opportunity to address you in public comments. I stand before you today on behalf of the Jaws Education Association with deep gratitude to the both of you. And profound appreciation for your dedication and tirelessly serving on our school board. It is both an honor and a privilege to express our thanks to both of you and for all of your commitment that you've had to better our school division. And I know that's always been your main goal. As school board members, you definitely have a pivotal role in shaping the educational landscape of our district. Your dedication, countless hours of service, and challenging decision-making have significantly impacted the lives of our students and the success of our schools. In the face of ever-evolving challenges, which there are a lot, I know, you have demonstrated resilience and concern for the welfare of each and every student, faculty, and staff member. Your leadership has been essential in fostering an environment where learning thrives, innovation is encouraged, and excellence is pursued. We are grateful for all of the sacrifices you both have made, where you've often juggled personal and professional commitments to ensure that our schools are well equipped, our teachers are supported, and our students are provided with the tools they need to succeed. In recognizing challenges faced by our schools, we do acknowledge the countless hours that you put in, like research, the countless discussions and work sessions, and tough decisions that you have to navigate. And as we express our gratitude today to you both, the Giles Education Association also pledges our continued support for the important work of our school board. The journey toward educational excellence is ongoing, and it is through the collective efforts of our community that we can build a brighter future for every student here in the county. In closing, we extend our heartfelt thanks to both of you for your service, for your passion for what you've done, and the positive impact you've had on the countless number of students that are in this county in your entire serving terms. Your commitment is seen, and we truly are fortunate to have had the opportunity to work alongside both of you. towards Giles County Public Schools. So we thank you
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you, Dave. All right, next on the agenda is approval of the consent items, which include meeting minutes from November 13th, 20th, and 5th, and December 5th, bills, payroll, revenue and expenditure reports, the appropriation request, approval of field trips, and approval of consent items. So can I get a motion to approve consent items?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion about the consent items? All those in favor? All right. Next, we've already moved to educational features. So Dr. Arbogast, it is.
Thanks, sir. I have some personnel contractual items I need to ask the board to approve. At this time, I need to ask the board to approve the following employment. Miranda Dunn, Narrows High School Teacher Assistant, effective December 12th, 2023. And Kenzie Perkins, Narrows Elementary Middle School Teacher Assistant, effective December 11th, 2023.
I move that we accept the employment as presented by Dr. Arbogast.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Need to ask the board to approve the following resignations. Emily Moy, Mason McClarity teacher, effective January 24th, 2024. Jennifer Clater, Mason McClarity teacher assistant, January 8th, 2024. And Aaron Tucker, Narrows Elementary Middle School teacher assistant, January 1st, 2024.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Need to ask the board to approve the following athletic contracts. Jim Mahaney, Giles High School swim coach. Josh Sparks, Narrows High School scholastic bowl coach.
Make that motion.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Need to ask the board to approve the following volunteer agreements. Christopher McCroskey, Mason McClarity field trip, and Brian Patterson, Narrows High School boys basketball.
I'll make a motion to approve the volunteer agreements.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Need to ask the board to approve the following RFP. I need to ask you to approve the rollover of RFP 01-2020. That is legal services. That's Gwen Waddell, Carolyn Lockaby, PC. That's our legal services, except for special ed. And we're using Sands Anderson for special ed legal services. So at this time, I need to ask the board to approve that. That's the first, that rollover. That's the first of the 3 one-year rollovers that we have available.
I move that we approve the rollovers, the rollover.
I'll second. Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
At this time, I need to ask the board to approve the following policies, revisions. It's the Giles County Public Schools revised food service policy, charge policy, and student wellness policy.
I'll make a motion that we approve those policies.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion about the policies?
Was this because of just revisions? Let me just make a request in the future that we get red lines that track the changes. It was a little hard to see exactly where the policies exactly were revised, but it seemed like it was to take into account that we're a completely free lunch now.
Take into account CEP as well as some other recommendations from the audit that they went through in the fall.
Can I see that audit? So, or is there a report on the audit?
There is, and we can get you a copy of it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that sometime.
I'll send it to you.
But, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll get it from Dr. Brown. Make a note so I don't forget.
Yeah, I think it looked like they were just revisions to me. I went back to account for those changes. It seemed reasonable in light of that.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
I have some other items to go through, if that's all right with you.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna stray from those items 1 second, if you don't mind. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity
To leave.
At this time, we'd like to take the opportunity, we had the opportunity earlier this evening to recognize Mr. Wilburn and Mr. Steele for their service and their dedication to the Giles County Public Schools, to the students, staff, buildings, etc., for the last 8 years. So I wanted to formally make sure that we also recognize you both during the school board meeting and say thank you. On behalf of all the staff, as Ms. Wright has already stated, all the staff, everybody here at the school board office, I want to say thank you for your dedication, for the time you put into the work. There was a lot of tough times that we went through, COVID, but there's a lot of good things that have happened. So on behalf of the school system, we wanted to take the opportunity to provide you with just a little bit of something to say thank you and signify, so if you could come join us down front, please, both of them.
One more time. One more time.
He's on it.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Again, thank you for all your time, all your service to the schools and the students and the teachers of the job. Thank y'all. Thank you.
See you, ladies.
Bye.
See y'all. Just some information. Enrollment as of today, December 21st, our enrollment was 2,202. That's 2,192 students in person, 10 students that are in district virtual. That's a decrease of 3 from the beginning of December. We also have 1,213 stride students, which gives us a total of 3,415 students overall. You had a presentation from 2 young ladies, probably 2 months ago or so, Ava Holly and Cooper Bogus. I wanted to recognize them. You know that they won first place at the Southwest Virginia Code for the app that they were creating. They had the opportunity on December 3rd, beginning of this month, to go to the state, I think it's Vista State Technology Conference, and they did an outstanding job sitting in a room talking to technology people and adults, along with some high school kids that were taught as well. Ava and Cooper did a great job sitting up there answering questions about their app, the process they took, what they learned, and then the Monday and Tuesday they had a table set up and were able to talk to everybody as they went around and looked and had questions about their app. So they had a great experience, I believe, during those 3 days there in Roanoke. So I wanted to at least say congratulations to them and recognize them again for the work that they did, because they did an outstanding job representing themselves in Giles County Public Schools. Want to recognize, again, just say congratulations to our fall athletic teams for their successes during their seasons. Particularly, I want to recognize, congratulations to these three young ladies from the Giles High School volleyball team for being recognized as first team All-State, Class 1. Sophie Taylor, Caitlin Steele, and Jordan Lucas. Congratulations to all those three young ladies, and Sophie Taylor was recognized as the Player of the Year for the Class 1 volleyball, All-State volleyball, so congratulations to all of them. Want to also recognize the Narrows High School Theater Group. They placed third at the state level competition, I think it was 3 weeks ago, and congratulations to Taylor Sowers. She received an Outstanding Actor Award, so congratulations to her, to them, and to her as well. Great job. At this time, as you know, the last couple meetings, we've talked about the amended budget for effective January 1 with the average 2% increase. I need to, at this time, ask the board to approve that amended budget, and that's based on the General Assembly actions that occurred in September. That is a total operating and flow-through budget of $53,429,115. That is still requesting that $8,283,592 from the county, not requesting any additional county funds. And again, that's an average 2% salary increase effective January 1st. So I need the board to approve that.
I move that we approve the budget as it's been presented to us in the, I think it was the work session.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Also, I need to ask the board, we had a conversation about the high school schedules. I need to ask the board, I think it was at our work session December 5th. We discussed the schedule for both high schools, so I need to ask the board to approve the schedule for both high schools. Giles High School would be an 8-period day. Narrows High School would be a hybrid 8-period day that would include block as well as periods through the day.
I move that we approve the schedule as presented at the work session.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I would like to recognize and thank Ms. Mustang, thank Mr. White for putting together the different drafts, schedules, as well as Ms. Bogus and Mr. Bowles working through this process.
I think it's worth letting the public know that that was not a very light lift, and that some things came about that we were able to get ahead of related to our technology center that is going to allow both high schools to have as much access to those programs as possible, while still, if needed, being able to share ideas and staff between two campuses. That doesn't mean that's going to happen anytime soon, but we're moving towards a future where that could be something that would be beneficial. So hats off to all the staff. I know the teachers were very concerned that a lot of change would happen, but I think we can let the public know that overall, everybody feels fairly confident that they can deliver instruction to the kids with what we're getting ready to approve.
Correct, and it will also allow to incorporate the tutoring, all-in tutoring as well in the school day.
Awesome. All right, any other discussion? All those in favor?
I needed to check with you to make sure that you were comfortable. Received correspondence from an outside counsel regarding an opportunity for school boards to consider regarding, there's some pending national litigation which school boards can join pursuing claims against various social media companies. I've shared this with our counsel. His response to me was that as long as it doesn't cost us anything, it makes sense to join. We don't have anything to lose. But at the point that it would start costing us something, then that would be the point that we would have to reconsider whether we want to continue to participate. So if you're comfortable, I would like to just tell him, okay, please do what we need to do to be able to participate in the event something comes about from this. And I have the correspondence if you're interested in reading about what it is officially, but it's based on the social media platforms and the effects that they've had on kids and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about the next work, go ahead,
That's fine.
but would like to talk about more in
That's
depth
fine.
work session.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't miss anything, any opportunity, because I don't know how quickly, I've had that for a little while.
Yeah, we'll have to go to closed session for that.
So I'll have conversation with our council and just see to follow up. Otherwise, I want to thank the Tech Center, Mr. White, nursing program for being here. The students did a great job presenting the information. They did a great job over the summer representing their program as well, and being recognized for their work that they've done. And again, Mr. Steele, Mr. Wilburn, thank you for everything that you've done for the school system, the work that you put in, the time that you put in. It's been greatly appreciated.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pennington?
Mr. Norton. Well, as always, I'd like to thank Dr. Arbogast, Ms. Mustang, Dr. Brown, and Amanda for all their hard work. Just everybody in the school system for the great work that you do and for a great successful first part of the year. Hopefully we can carry over till next year and into the spring till school ends. Just keep up the good work. Like Dr. Arbogast said, we'd like to congratulate all the athletes that won awards. I'm gonna toot my own little horn here. He's probably gonna kill me for saying this, but Bergen got first team all district and second team all region in football for a defensive player, so congratulations to him.
Thank you for sharing that. I've been waiting to see them and I haven't seen them, so.
Yeah, so good job for him, and like I said, the volleyball players for their awards, Caitlin and Sophie and Jordan.
I think there was a football player too.
But
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I'd like to thank Stevie and Mark for all their time and dedication they spent here for the last 8 years. We're gonna miss both of you, but wish you the best of luck in the future. And I guess the most important thing is Christmas will be here in, 3 days, 4 days?
Soon.
Just remember that what Christmas is all about. Never forget why you come down here to be born and save us from all our sins. And just remember that and never forget what Christmas is all about. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas break and come back and hit it running. And like I say, congratulations to Mark and Stevie. I wish you the best. Thank you.
Okay. Again, thank you guys for everything you do, and Amanda, and I'm sure you was part of this for the dinner, and everybody else here, but thank you for putting it all for Stevie and Mark. Congratulations again to all the athletes. It's pretty exciting. And I didn't know about Brono. I don't think I've saw any of the football yet.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't
So I've seen
Right.
class 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I've not seen.
But we'll get those the next time, but thanks, congratulations to the girls volleyball, they had an outstanding season, and congratulations to them and the theater team. And pretty impressive, if you never get a chance to go watch both of our theater teams, Nares and Giles, they do a great job. So now this is for you guys. So it's been, gosh, I've been working with you, me and Philip, for 6 years, and it's kind of went by really fast, hasn't it? And we've been through some good times and we've been some bad times. We've been probably a lot of shouting going on and eyes rolling and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, we always work things out, and I feel like we do. We always do what's best for kids. So I appreciate both of you and your passions. Both of you had different things that you were passionate about, and you know that's what it's all about. Is you've stood up and fought for what you believe in. So I want to thank you for that. And I said being on the school board is not for the weak. I said you learn a lot of things, and it's but I feel like we've done some good things. So I really do want to thank you guys and enjoy yourself. And do not come back, Mr. Wilbur, and stand at that podium and fuss at us. Right? He says he's going to, so y'all have to see if he doesn't. But again, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's been an honor to serve. It's been an honor to be on this board. The only thing I came in is for middle school, and you cannot convince me that otherwise. That's what this county needs. It'll better off our children. It'll clear up so many things. But I'd like to thank all the board members. There has been trying times. There has been that, but nobody knows what you go through and what you have to discuss and chew on. But it should be for the kids. That's the main reason we're here. I'd like to thank all you guys. You all have been wonderful to work with, supportive. Nobody knows the job you all do. Nobody knows the job our administrators and our teachers go through. They're in today's age, and we've said this numerous times, and I know more than a lot of you, where parents are not interested in what their kids do. It's up to the school to feed them, teach them, sometimes bathe them, Things have changed, but it takes a dedication. I want to thank all you all for that. Sit here and watch these kids from VOTEC. That's the shining light in this county, is our VOTEC and ag. And Mr. White's got a lot to do with that, teachers there. But there's more than that. It's all in for everybody. The whole county, from school board to board of supervisors and everybody around, wants that to work for all of their kids. And it's a shame that our school system is divided, east and west or whatever. I've never seen anything so divided and hurtful. Ill feelings and animosity. And I'm not blaming nobody, I'm blaming everybody for this. We could do better. As board members, we can do better. As parents, yeah, you can do better. But you need to teach your children the right way and not get on Facebook and tear the world apart. But, Eric, we don't know how lucky we've got it in this county. We just don't know. Nobody may be listening to this, but you go around and see what the real problems are in other counties, and you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. We got it made. And if one day these schools was to combine, we'll still have one community to support. We'll have still a small school, but it's will be one county. I think everybody needs to sit back and find out what's good for kids, and I think we leave that out, especially the adults. Leave that out all the time. So again, it's been an honor. Good luck to Mr. Williams. Ms. Price, I hope they have an understanding and realize, and their heart is in the right place. I'm sure it will be, but think for yourselves and go with your heart, and you have to make tough decisions. Our kids deserve it. Our teachers deserve it. These people right here deserve it. Thank you.
Appreciate all the work that everybody's done thus far, just about through the school year, all the work that the central office staff does, and everybody out of the schools, teachers, bus drivers, everyone. Congratulations again to the athletic teams, to the theater team, to Ms. Sowers for the Outstanding Actor Award. That's quite a accomplishment. Want to thank the Nares Athletic Fund. I think it's $300,000 you guys have given to Nares High School since the inception. Ms. Gwen and all the other folks are on there. I'm picking her out because she's here, but they put on a golf tournament every year that's first class, and then this Christmas tournament. It's a great event to see in the community. We've had a great time. I always enjoy seeing all our friends from all around Monroe County and Blaine County, and new ones from Floyd and JCA this year. So want to again thank Mark and Stevie. Have been on this board with you, I guess, about 3.5 years now. Appreciate your passion. I know we've disagreed about a lot of things, but do respect where you're coming from and all that. Mr. Williams, thank you for being here. Look forward to getting to work with you and Ms. Price starting in January. So that's what we'll be looking for. But good luck to you guys, both of you. Best wishes in whatever you pursue. And yeah, like I said earlier before, I hopefully there will be a little stress off of you getting out of this job.
Well, to back up on the other, I guess we do know the Giles folks at least, and in addition to Brogan, also first team all district, second team all region was Tyler Stafford as an offensive guard. So I'm sure as the Narrows information comes out, we can give kudos to those folks. I don't know. I'd like to talk long enough that everybody probably wouldn't even be in here. I'm not going to do that to everybody. It's been an honor, and I think like teachers, you have to be called to do something like this, because it is all, and it will just totally consume your world if you do it right. I'd like to urge the younger generation to start thinking about the world that you want your kids to be raised in. And if you don't like the direction that things are going, you need to get involved in public service. Because those of us that are following in the footsteps of the great people like Jason's dad and other people that did it before us, we have got to pay it forward. And the younger generation has got to get involved because they're relevant and they've got kids in the system. And it makes a big difference when you see that little face every day that has an issue with how we're teaching or how we're managing things or whether kids are getting fed or not. And when that little face is I call them, what do I call them? The blonde reporting network was my two. The BRN. So get in the game and make a change. I would make a couple of requests of the future board that we protect and support our current administration. You guys have done an awesome job to get through incredibly difficult times. And at the end of that, you get to have a little bit of a break and maybe just be a regular administrative employee instead of us pushing you in all different directions like we have over the last several years. But my other request is that we continue to support the arts, the band, theater. That's always been a passion of mine, and football and those sports are not number one anymore. Our kids are not going to be pushed into a box where they all want to knock each other in the head. And our theater and band has grown immensely, and it is feeding a group of kids that need that. They need those people to have relationships with. They need to be able to spread their wings. And we're a little behind. Community still thinks football's king, and we've got to support those arts, and it's important to those kids. And that's the group that had been left behind. In my day, at the barber shop, if a kid didn't play football, all the old guys were like, something wrong with that kid. Something wrong with that kid, he ain't playing football.
And he ain't taught right. His parents didn't teach him right.
And that kid could probably have been an awesome piano player or something, but they never were given the wings to do that. So I would ask that we support the arts. And my last request is more of the community than anything. Mark touched on it. We're just not doing a very good job leading by example on social media, in public spaces. You know, these sports and the competition that we had over the last, ever since the two high schools were created, it used to bring energy to the community. Everybody would get excited, but it was healthy. It's not anymore. And we're doing some things on social media that our kids are watching, and the adults, we need to act like adults. And we're teaching that generation that something like a basketball game or a football game can tear an entire community apart. And I don't care what anybody says from the east or west districts, we all live in Giles County. And we just need to do a better job. I feel like that energy can still be super high, and it can be even a little bit controversial at times, but in these last couple of incidents, the stuff on Facebook is just, it's brutal. And I want to thank my kids and my mother, because they watched that for 8 years. And sometimes Mom didn't stay quiet, but she at least was at bay enough that she didn't get kicked off Facebook. And my kids did a great job not getting involved as well, and I appreciate the sacrifice they made. At this point, both of them had to deal with me being on the school board for their entire school careers. And as kids, that's kind of like playing for the football coach. You're always under the spotlight. They're always waiting for you to make a mistake. And they never did. And I'm proud of that. That's all I've got. It's an honor. And I'll end with, I'm not being on this board by choice. Not by choice. If things were different, I would stay as long as everybody would have me. But that's how democracy works. And maybe there's an opportunity later. I'm on the substitute list now. And we'll be helping with the track team as well as a volunteer. So I appreciate it. Love my teachers. Love the kids. And I think everybody else said it, no matter what decisions are made, there cannot be a single agenda. At the end of the day, when you lay your head down at this job, if you can believe that what you did that day helped a child, then you should close your eyes and sleep well. That's all I got.
I'll move to adjourn.
All right.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Y'all take care. Good luck, sir. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Just Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yep.
I'll see you
Hey.
later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, your Walmart somewhere.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Phil, thank you.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, buddy. Have a good one. I'll probably see you at the game, maybe.
Hope you think.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. I'll be seeing you. Oh, you still.
Okay.
See, because I'm at large.
Phil.
So you get to call me.
That's okay. I mean, buddy.
I told you to get some coffee. I'm at large.
All yours. Mark, don't forget your sign. It's yours.
Nobody wants that.
I don't know if anybody would want it.
I don't think so. They throw darts at us.
Marcus?
I keep my.
Merry Christmas.
You need to take a look at that, what Amanda got you. I
Okay.
think, yeah, I think you're, yeah, you need to take a look at it. I told Amanda you're gonna love it.
You too.
Yours is the same.
Oh, okay.
Of course, he opened it upside down.
Good grief, I did. Thank you.
Wow, that is nice.
Yeah.
Was mine bigger?
I had to spend the same amount, Mark.
Thank you.
Could've got a hook or something. Thank you so much.
Say a hooker?
Well, that too.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,